Will you raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you say your first name and spell your last name?
Rome, B-E-Y.
Thank you.
May it please the court, your honor. Before is Mr. Rome Bay Jr. here on case number 2025 GS450102. Your honor, on the charges of murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. Your honor, he is represented by Attorney James Irvin. This is defense motion for a bond to be set. This is the first time it's appearing in circuit court, your honor. Your honor, seated in the audience, we do have the father of the deceased, Mr. Joe Brock, and he can address the court at the appropriate time. Your honor, just a little facts and background in regards to this case. On October 7th of 2023, while on patrol at the C.E. Murray Alumni Festival, Chief Whitfield with the Greeleyville Police Department was approached by several individuals in regards to a shooting. There was an African-American male with a purple shirt, blue jeans, and white and purple sneakers lying on his stomach with what appeared to be a gunshot wound to his neck. It was determined that the deceased was identified as Mr. 62-year-old Dan Brock of Sumter, South Carolina. Chief Whitfield spoke with 3 individuals who stated that they saw a young black male wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans carrying a gun at the festival, that the man approached the victim, Mr. Brock, shot him in the neck, walked away, and it was seen getting into a gray in color Ford Mustang. Chief Whitfield was able to obtain the security footage from the Greeleyville bank that was right next to the festival. The surveillance footage confirmed statements by the witnesses of the shooting. Interview was conducted by with Mr. Rome Bay by law enforcement with Mr. Rome Bay Sr. And he was able to review that footage and point out his son in the video and confirm that his son, Mr. Rome Bay Jr., was at the festival. Mr. Bay Sr. did confirm that there were firearms in the residence. There were 3 9mm pistols, and he agreed to hand them over to law enforcement. Law enforcement did note that 1 9mm spent shell casing was found at the crime scene in close proximity to the deceased. Those firearms were collected as well as the shell casing. They were sent off for additional testing, and once the results came back, there was confirmation that that was the murder weapon in regards to this incident. Law enforcement also conducted interviews with those individuals that were at the festival. Again, they confirmed what was seen on the surveillance footage. Suspects there stated that this was a very large setting, Your Honor. This was a homecoming celebration in essence. There were children of all ages that were there, ranging from small children to the elderly. And this incident was carried out carelessly, recklessly, and to the danger of everyone that was there. Following this incident, Mr. Bay did go to the state of Nevada. That's why the state feels as though he is a flight risk as well. Your Honor, it was determined that Mr. Bay has significant ties out of state as well as out of the country as well. I believe his family also has a residence in Jamaica. And in regards to his criminal history, in 2023, Mr. Rome Bay Jr. had a violation of a county ordinance out of Georgetown County, a theft of an automobile out of the state of Tennessee, and burglary of a structure, defraud of a proprietor, and a petty larceny out of Nevada. Once the results did come back in to confirm that he was in possession of the murder weapon in this case, there was a waiver of extradition from the state of Nevada where he was detained, in Tennessee where he was detained at the Clark County Detention Center, and he was brought to Winsboro County on January 28th of this year.
Mr.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good. Your Honor, Mr. Bay is 20 years old. He'll be 21 in December. We're joined today by his father, Mr. Rome Bay Sr., and his brother, Elijah. Judge, Mr. Bay lost his mother in 2019, just a few years ago. The sudden loss hit the family pretty hard. Judge, I also sent you the DMH competency evaluation earlier today.
I read it.
And that highlights quite a few issues in this case, namely the mental illness diagnosis of schizophrenia. Judge, that's a a serious illness, and we think, part of this bond is to make sure he's getting the medication and the help he needs to be comfortable and safe. We think that would be better served outside of jail. Certainly, if you were to give us a bond today, any restrictions in place would be complied with, and certainly any medical directives as well. Judge, with regards to the case, we're not here to try the case today. We have quite a few discrepancies with the facts as read. I believe, from what I've seen, there's a substantial identification problems with this case, and there's a substantial chain of custody regarding the firearms. So there are substantial defenses in this matter. Mr. Bay would be well served to be with me in my office going over the defense of this case. Judge, his brother and father are here. If he was to be on bond, he'd live at 114 North Main Street in Greeleyville with his father. Anything you want to put on as far as restriction, house arrest, GPS, certainly would be complied with. He has been incarcerated in Williamsburg County since January, but he was in Nevada almost a year when they put a hold on him for this case. Judge, as you read in the evaluation, his condition does require medication to keep him safe and happy. We believe that can be done with the family and his previous counseling. Judge, with the medication and with his family ties, I do not believe he's a flight risk or a threat to this community, and an appropriate bond would be well appreciated. Your Honor, if I may mention two other things while I'm here. Outside the bond issue, I do want to put to the court and ask the court to address the solicitor about putting this case on some sort of track. We've been languishing without any idea if there's going to be a plea offer or if there's going to be a trial. I'd ask you to put this to the solicitor's office to give us a plea offer or a trial designation within 90 days for a trial not to be had before 6 months. I think that's fair and reasonable to get an idea so the family can understand what's going to happen in this case, so we can understand what needs to be done with his mental illness. And then finally, Judge, I want to address quickly, if you allow, a discovery issue. Ms. Austin just mentioned surveillance footage and videos with my client on it. I've yet to see that footage, Judge, and I've been asking for over 6 months. I've seen written evidence, I've seen some of the ballistic stuff, but I'm missing quite a bit of stuff, and namely those videos. I really need to see them to understand what's going on in this case. I think they will clear up a lot of the identity issues that I've brought up. And that's it, Judge. Thank you.
Did this follow on speak?
Would you like to say anything? Yeah.
Hi, Your Honor. I just want to tell you that I have a good son. I have 3 good sons. My wife passed away of cancer in 2019, and it's been pretty tough on the whole family. I'm not making no excuses. I'm not saying at all that my son has done what they claim he's done, but I just want you to consider letting him come home with me so I can get him some help with his mental health issues. And if you would do that, I'll be appreciative. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Victor? As I sit here today and listen to what's going on, I was thinking about my brother, how he worked 20 years for the City of New York Housing Authority, retired, moved to Dallas, Texas, worked with the juvenile system in Dallas, Texas, retired from there, buried his wife a year before he moved to Sumter, bought a house, fixing it up, just enjoying himself. He decided on that particular day to come down to Greeleyville to the homecoming celebration to meet some of his fraternity brothers. Anticipated just having a good time. And this is what happened to him. A person that don't know him or anything about him just walked up to him and shot him and killed him for no particular reason. And we're talking about set him free for bail. No. My family is still grieving. We had one sister, and every time we mention what happened, she's crying. As of today, I spoke with her today, and that was happened today. I believe that this person should spend the rest of his life because of what happened to my brother. Because my brother is not coming back. No, he's not coming back. He deserved what he did.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Overton, today I do deny bond. I'm concerned about the Nevada connection here. You have some concerns as far as that goes to the flight risk issue. As far as the 90-day track, I'm not trying to dodge another decision here, but I'm gonna have to ask you to contact the Chief Judge Coughlin about that. He's pretty much made it clear that he is managing our dockets right now. I don't see anything unreasonable about 90 days, but I'll let you ask him about it.
Thank you.
And as far as this discovery, Ms. Austin, y'all got the video?
We have it from Greeleyville Police, but it's corrupted, so we have to get a new copy of the video so we can send it to them.
Okay. And how long does that take?
It shouldn't take long, Your Honor.
Let's say 30 days.
Yes, sir.
30 days. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.